New at 5, it will soon get a lot easier to charge an electric car in Wisconsin, which means buying electric will soon make a lot more sense. Steve joins us live from a charging station in Oak Creek to explain. Tell us about this, Steve.
Carol, there's a Tesla charging station just a couple stops that way that's always busy, so it seemed like a perfect spot. Electrify America is moving in. These, again, are so new, they still have the plastic on them. We've been talking about this charging situation as a chicken and egg scenario for the last couple of years, and it looks like the answer is yes, we do need more electric cars to build more charging stations, and we need to build more charging stations to sell more electric cars. So the answer is yes on both sides of that. That's going to be a lot easier to do here in Wisconsin as we're set to share in nearly $1 billion of federal money to get more of these built. When it comes to cars, there's always a guy ready to get the hottest new model. Would you buy an electric car?
Oh, sure.
So no hesitation.
Well, I don't know about hesitation, but I wouldn't be totally opposed to it.
But electric cars are a different kind of beast that not everyone is ready to bring home.
No.
Why not?
Well, first of all, I don't know anything about them.
Yeah.
And then it seemed to me they're very expensive.
A big part of the mystery is the totally different way you fill up the tank on an electric car and the lack of reliable places to plug in and charge up. There are still these hurdles that the industry needs to overcome, like these things.
Right. Yeah. I think public charging is the #1 thing.
Chelsea Chandler helps push for new electric vehicle infrastructure through Clean Wisconsin. She says that barrier will soon be a little lower thanks to a big investment from the federal government.
We still very much need some more public electric vehicle infrastructure in Wisconsin. So this is going to really be a catalyst for getting more charging infrastructure into our state.
The U.S. Department of Transportation just approved $900 million for 35 states. The goal is to cover 53,000 miles of highway with a fast and reliable charging network. A good start, says Chelsea Chandler, but more still needs to be done, getting chargers to the places more diverse than just shopping mall parking lots.
We do still need this public infrastructure. And part of that is just so we have fair access, all across the state. So people who don't own homes and have their own chargers at home, renters can also access public charging.
Bringing car charging into neighborhoods would help Wisconsin catch up with our neighbors. At last count, we have 956 public charging stations across the state. Compare that with Minnesota, 1,282, and Michigan, 2,319. In Illinois, they have 2,444. All of this because there are a lot of people out there willing to try an electric car, and they will all need somewhere to plug in.
We're looking to buy one, but we haven't found one that he fits in.
Okay.
So we need to fit in the car before we can buy it.
And Carol, the car app Bumper did its own survey of states where it is best and worst to own an electric car. Wisconsin, we finished dead last, 50 out of 50, so we do have some work ahead of us. Carol?
Yeah, I guess we have to get people charged up about these electric cars. Steve, thank you very much. Well, TMJ4 News recently put an electric car to a road trip test to find out if you can travel across the state in an EV without getting stuck. Well, scan the QR code on your screen to see that story. You can also find it at tmj4.com. Just search electric cars.